All right, and we are recording and we will go ahead and get this started. So again, welcome to today's training with the Army CA team. My name is Russell Gray. If at any point in time you feel that you have questions during this training, there is a message box located over there on the right-hand side. If it's not popped out yet, at the top of your screen, there's a little message icon. You can put your messages in there and our team will be happy to field them. Or if at any time it's a question that maybe everybody needs to be privy to, we'll be more than happy to stop the training and answer that question for you. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. A little bit of overview here. We're going to go over some program manager notes from Miss Sophia Sweeney, some policy changes, MOA changes, new requirements, the certificate of completion template that we just created for you, the itemized price quotes, how those should look, and some advice about that. So the 90-day shuffle, some of you have heard us here recently talking about things to do within 90 days if you're trying to add training or update your costs. So we're going to go over that with you. Go over the FAQs, the top 15 that we get, and then give you plenty of time to ask questions of us. So, like I said, we're going to do our format a little bit different today, that we give a little bit more time toward the end for you to be able to ask questions. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to turn it over to Miss Sophia Sweeney.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate the time that you're taking out to attend this training or info session. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next slide, please. Just want to make sure we address some of the things that we're seeing up front and kind of share with everyone so that, if it applies to you, you can have the answer already. Okay, so real quick, custom CA request. This is something that we run into when SODRs submit a CA request, but they select something that they really don't need the full hours for, right? So or full amount for. So just going to talk a little bit about aviation credentials as an example, because this is a great way to break this example out. So the SODR, let's just say the vendor has entered a course that might cost $2,000, right? And in this course, $2,000, you will get 20 flight hours, right? But when you're talking to the SODR and basically before you give them the quote, you realize, oh, this SODR doesn't really need that much. Maybe that SODR just needs 10 hours. Well, the SODR is able to create a custom request for just the 10 hours, right? There is a process. It's located in the Army Cool website on the CA page, on the step-by-step SODR instructions. It tells them how they can create a custom request that mirrors whatever that quote's going to be. So if that SODR needs only 10 hours, but the only options in Army Ignited are 20 hours, well then if you give them that quote, they can use that quote to create this custom account, and it'll have to match. So they can do that. You don't have to keep giving them a quote for the same thing that's listed in there. They're able to make actual individual requests. Okay. Withdrawal process. There is a process for withdrawal, okay? They cannot, per policy, and there's a statement of understanding that they sign, they will not be able to withdraw with the vendor, okay? So if you have SODRs that are saying, hey, I want to withdraw from this course, I've got all these things going on, that's not the process. Please refer them back to their Army Ignited account and let them know that they will have to withdraw in there first, okay? So there's a few things that happen with that, right? So when they first submit their withdrawal, we're going to request that there is proof that is attached to tell us why they cannot attend this course that they asked for, right? So if the proof is whatever they provide or their justification meets the criteria for an actual withdrawal, at that point, I'm going to reach out to you, or my team is going to reach out to you and say, we'd like to request a refund for this soda due to valid reasons, right? That's the only